Big Dog 97.9. Let's begin.
We start with our first laugh. Christina P talking about moms in the 80s.
I want to be an 80s mom. An 80s mom. Oh, they had it the best, didn't they? There used to be a commercial that came on at 10 o'clock at night that said it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? They had to remind you they even had kids. Come on. Talk about the golden age of motherhood. Now they tell moms, now they say, oh, your kid has to eat the rainbow of vegetables. Eat the rainbow of vegetables. Dude, growing up, I ate 2 colors, red and yellow, McDonald's 3 times a week at least. Well, those Happy Meals sure make you sad, don't they? All the salt and preservatives. Mommy, my left arm is numb. Is this what delicious feels like?
Big Dog 97.9. How about some good news?
Let's do it.
The pilot who fell unconscious last week during a flight that had to be landed by a passenger had no idea how to fly a plane.
Yep, remember that story?
He's apparently made a full recovery because we never heard much about him.
No, that's true. We were so concerned of, oh my God, what if you were the passenger?
Right. What happened to this guy?
Yeah.
Well, apparently he's making a full recovery that his doctor is calling a miracle.
What happened?
50% of patients won't make it to the hospital, and then 50% of patients that do make it to the hospital will pass away within 24 hours without prompt diagnosis and treatment. It's definitely something I've never seen before, and I probably will never see again. Really quite a miraculous recovery, miraculous story.
He had a cardiac event, but it wasn't technically a heart attack. It was something like that, though. Some cardiac deal that apparently most people don't survive.
Wow.
And he's now making a full recovery.
I mean, it made him pass out.
In 2 ways. He made a recovery because this person that didn't know how to land a plane landed the plane and didn't kill him then.
Good point.
And then also was able to survive, and as a miracle, his surgeon is calling.
Well, that is good news. Good for him.
Also, how about this? Listen to an eagle attack a family's pet goose, and then the woman who owns the goose runs it out the door to save it. Oh, by the way, she was also breastfeeding at the time this happened in her underwear.
Are you okay? You're a good girl. Yeah, you're a good girl. Yeah, that's my feelings. You want some treats?
Again,
a pet goose.
A woman breastfeeding in her underwear chases eagle away from her pet goose.
We should have saved the sound bite and made it a contest. What's this noise? Nobody would have ever guessed that.
Of course, they are sharing a moment together at the end of the video.
Her and the goose.
Her and the goose sharing pets or treats, I should say. But, yeah.
I don't know where you find goose treats, but I'm happy for them. That's a bold eagle. Goose, eagle, about the same size.
Yeah.
I know what it is. The eagle was like, I'm tired of their noises. Their noises are annoying. I'm going to kill him.
Shut up. Well, there's some good news stories that the pet goose is fully alive. Big Dog 97.9. Time for
Good morning, BJ. Jules is here for that. Good morning, Jules.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Right. Give it to us.
What do you call a fish with 2 knees?
Pretty weird fish. I didn't have to have legs.
A toonie fish. Toonie.
I love their sandwiches.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Jules.
I'm personally would probably eat some worse things for less money. So I'm definitely would be in on this. I don't know about you.
Definitely would.
Yeah. There's a vegan dog food company in the UK called Omni, and they're going to pay somebody $6,200, $6,200 If you'll only eat their dog food for an entire week, it's actually not even a full week, it's 5 days. So you're going to make over $1,000 a day just to eat their dog food. And their point is they want to show that it's good enough for humans to eat, which got me thinking it's probably going to make you kind of pukey because we eat stuff that's not really good for us all the time.
Yeah.
This is actually supposed to be good for you.
No, it's the same as, I know it's vegan, but again, all of our worst drive-through food you can imagine is good enough for us to eat as well. That's the same statement they make, I think. Oh, the problem is that other stuff is manufactured to where we like the taste of it. Do you think this is? I'm sure it's made to where dogs like it.
It's $1,000 a day.
Yeah, you don't care at all. Is there a caveat of how much you have to eat?
In this, it does not say. I'm sure you just can't take a bite.
You have to eat a cupful.
But you cannot eat anything else. You have to eat their food and their food only for an entire week.
Do I have to drink my water out of a bowl also?
Yes.
That's part of the deal.
You must be on all fours.
Yeah.
All meals must be consumed that way.
No silverware for this. Biggest question, wet or dry dog food?
It does not say that either. They probably have both.
Because the wet is like, oh, that stuff usually is.
I'm thinking it's probably some of that like refrigerated stuff.
Which I don't. That's
so it's like real food.
Yeah, right.
That's why it's refrigerated.
Yeah.
And this is vegan.
Would you microwave your dog food first?
I don't know if it called for it.
Well, I don't know if it's going to for the directions for what you do for your dog, but just for your own.
I don't know. But I would take $1,000 a day.
Let's get you signed up. I want to see you do this.
Well, there's one problem. Why? It's based in the UK. I think they're looking for somebody in the UK. But you can sign up page. Doesn't say anything about that is a requirement. So maybe it's worth a shot. You have until May 31st to get your application in. $1,000 a day. A little over $1,000 a day.
I bet you don't have to be from the UK.
Now, this is the same company, by the way, that did something similar back in February that we talked about.
Oh, yeah?
They hired somebody to smell dog poop for 2 months.
Yes, I remember this.
Where you had to smell dog poop.
I bet they'll allow some Americans. They're just banking on there is a stupid American that will do this.
The stupid Americans.
And they found you.
Yeah. In addition to eating dog food, there are a few other job requirements.
Oh, there are?
Yeah.
Like what?
It sounds like you have to record your videos and post them on social media. You know, like your energy levels. You got to talk about your bowel movements.
Okay.
Throughout the week.
Do you have to sniff those also?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. If I don't have to pick it up or something, you know, like out in a yard or
Scoop
something,
it. Yeah.
then I'm still in. I'm still in. $6,200, 5 days work, just to eat some vegan dog food.
Yeah.
As long as it's safe for humans.
They say it is. There's a lot of side effects I think that could go wrong. Can't resist chasing a squirrel. If you have to eat it out of the bowl, and especially if it's the wet stuff, there's no way.
I think even if you don't have to, I think you should. It adds to it. Claims they are very close to achieving human-level artificial intelligence.
Yeah. See, it is the evil side of Google. It is.
Deep mind.
Deep mind. We're making fake people.
Telling you, they're teaming up. Apple's got our thumbprint, our voice, our face, and now you just implant them on a fake body. And
Google's making the mind for them right now. They're making the brain.
From DeepMind.
Awesome.
A team in Cambridge built a tiny computer that can run on pond scum.
Really?
Researchers in Australia are working on a new type of solar panel that could work at night as well by absorbing infrared light rays.
From the moon? Is that the idea?
I'm sure if the moon is infrared.
I don't know if it is. That was a guess. I have no idea.
I don't know.
Sometimes we do nerd news. We don't understand
Exactly,
it, really.
because it's nerd news. No. A team in Washington State is working on small pacifiers for babies that could track little things like electrolytes to tell if they're dehydrated, which means premature infants would not have to have their blood drawn twice a day.
Oh.
Because of these smart pacifiers.
That's a really cool idea. My daughter was only a few days in the whole NICU situation, but it doesn't look pleasant, and it sucks for the parents to see their kid, with tubes and whatnot. That would be a lot easier. I like
That's what I was thinking. A new study found watching TV and playing video games might actually make kids smarter.
It might.
And every kid going to school this morning went, yeah, I told you. It makes me smarter.
I know you told me to go to bed at 9, but I was studying. Until 2 a.m.
I was getting smarter.
In Call of Duty.
Yep.
There's always numbers to prove something, one way or another.
It says social media had no effect. I say they're wrong.
No, it makes you dumber.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, there's some nerd news this morning.
Are y'all ready, kids?
Ha! What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
Cops didn't have to use spike strips to stop this lady
Okay.
because they found something else that worked much better. Or I guess she did, really. 53-year-old woman was driving through Rochester, Minnesota on Monday using a bullhorn to yell at people from her car.
I can't say I haven't thought about it.
She, was apparently yelling stuff about religion.
Oh.
Because she later said she was just trying to, quote, spread the word of God.
Well,
from her car.
That's one way to do it, I guess.
She's been doing this at least for 5 days. They've had 9 people log noise complaints about her. The cops finally saw her do it again, and while she was running a red light. So
the word of God never stops, okay?
She decided to take off when they tried to pull her over.
The Lord told me to run from you.
Yeah. Well, they didn't catch her at that point. But then another cop saw her at another intersection 45 minutes later. So she did evade them for a while.
She did get away from them.
Yeah. Through the bullhorn, she yelled, "Oh, look, I'm getting pulled over." Well, then she tried to outrun that cop, too. This time, though, she didn't get very far.
Yeah.
She failed to notice the active construction zone ahead.
Oh, no.
She crashed through some barricades and finally stopped after driving through a bunch of wet cement.
That's what I was going to say. Wet concrete, wasn't it?
So her car got stuck. Cops arrested her. She is facing 2 counts of fleeing police, 1 count of first-degree property damage, 1 count of driving without insurance.
Oh, no insurance, too.
Yep.
Yeah, of course.
Construction crews say she caused at least $30,000 in damages.
And they're all good, though. She didn't hit any construction workers.
Yeah, they're all safe.
Thank God. All right. If it's your calling, I'm all for it. You go spread the gospel. But you shouldn't try to run red lights and evade police to do so, you dumbass.
What a dumbass.
Big Dog 97.9. New parents worry about their babies 6 times a day. But despite the stress, it's still worth it, because a new mom or dad, you'll find out right here.
Oh.
Top 6 list.
Okay.
Top 6 great things about having a baby.
Ah,
Top 6 great things about having a baby.
perfect.
Number 6. Nothing clears sinuses like a diaper genie. Number 5. If stretching is good for your muscles, should it also be for your vagina?
Is that a muscle? I don't know.
Yeah. The Kegels or whatever it is. Who needs Armor All to protect your car interior when you have a thick shell of mucus, drool, and diaper leakage.
Dude, nothing can make a back seat nastier than a kid.
Yep.
It's so gross.
Number 3, if you catch a foul ball while holding one, you'll go viral, especially if you drop the kid.
Yeah, that definitely.
Number 2, you can point at something other than the dent in your 2003 Sentra and say, look, I made that.
Well, that one hits.
Sounds like Bobby might have done that one. Top 6 great things about having a baby. Number 1, duh, nobody judges you for day drinking anymore.
Yeah. Oh, you got a kid? We understand.
We get it. There's your top 6 list today. All day weekend.
Yeah, I do.
And you may be looking to enjoy an adult beverage or two.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
So what are people drinking these days? Well,
I think I know.
Do you? What would you guess?
Hard seltzers. I see, a lot of ads for hard seltzers.
Well, according to this, tequila
Really?
could be huge this summer. It's the year of tequila.
I thought tequila season was over.
No, it's summer.
Cinco de
Summertime.
Mayo.
Well, it started there.
Yeah.
Tequila could be huge this summer. They say because it's already trending up ahead of whiskey, which is also popular this year. So we're going hard, the
No
beer.
doubt. Nobody's
seltzer.
drinking beer. We are drinking hard.
Gas prices are $4 a gallon.
Gotta get most bang for my buck. I'm getting a bottle of tequila.
I need tequila.
This will do the job.
I don't need beer. The number 1 drink that Americans say they want to try the most is tequila-based cocktails in a can.
I've had mixed reviews on the pre-mixed stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Same.
There's some that have been fine,
but most of them are no bueno.
Agreed. Yeah.
No goes.
And they're either really strong or hardly anything, by the way.
Almost 50% of people say they are looking to try the tequila-based cocktails in a can this summer. In general, ready-to-drink cocktails are surging. So less people are making their own mixed drinks at home.
Yeah.
They're just buying the pre-stuff. Non-alcoholic drinks are popular with millennials and Gen Zs, they say this year, because they are looking for healthier lifestyles with less calories and sugar.
Well, that's why you drink tequila, dude. Straight. I mean,
Yeah.
it's very few
You sip
calories and sugar.
You get the sipping tequila.
You just got to figure out how to do that part.
The younger generations are also willing to spend more on premium liquors for casual get-togethers, while boomers are just cool with the cheap stuff.
I think you start. I do remember at one point thinking, I want to drink that good stuff, thinking that's. And then the older you get, you're like, you know what? This bottle does the job.
Yes. I will say, though, I probably now buy the more expensive or nicer stuff. And the main reason why is because I feel better the next day when I drink the good stuff. If I drink the bottom, I usually feel like that.
Well, I'm a very middle tier kind of person. It's not going to be the cheapest rot gut stuff that I could get, but it's that really good bottle that I've, maybe had a little bit of that before. I'm not buying that, though. It's a special occasion thing. It's right there in the middle somewhere.
A good tequila is much better. A better quality tequila is better. Same goes for whiskey, but you can, I think, get by with like a decent middle-tiered whiskey and be okay.
Whiskey much more so than tequila.
It feels like once you jump up into you can get really expensive in whiskeys.
Oh, yeah.
Really fast. And rum, you can almost go semi-cheap in rum and be perfectly fine. Expensive to cheap, there's not much.
Agreed.
It's maybe a little smoother, but it's one and the same.
Whatever. You're probably going to mix it with something anyway.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
The rum especially. There's no sense in buying really expensive rum.
Well, there you go. It's a tequila summer, apparently.
So everybody be ready to puke.
Big Dog, 97.9. Well, Rich Glitter last day of vacation, should be back on Monday.
Yep. And even with Rich out, the news never stops. So this is not headline news. Carmen Electra has joined OnlyFans so she can showcase her creative vision, which is the most interesting euphemism for make money off my vagina that I've ever heard.
Yes. Today is National Endangered Species Day. One of the most endangered species in the U.S., Florida panther.
Okay.
Not to be confused with the Florida cougar. There are thousands of those there.
Lots of those. The Oscars have announced some rule changes for next year's ceremony. Like, before you slap someone, you have to say, on guard.
Oh, please make that happen. And the Starbucks app was down yesterday.
Oh, no.
Customers who used the mobile app were really, really angry. Matter of fact, I would say they were probably venti angry. There's a quick look of your not headline news. Big Dog, 97.9, the birthplace of Johnny Cash. We talked about this, the water tower.
Yeah.
They've got his picture up there. Some guy shoots the perfect shot into Johnny's Johnson. And now it's peeing onto the city.
Correct.
And they're losing all this money.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to take advantage of it.
How so?
Well, here's the new Visit Kingsland, Arkansas.
The
tourism board have stepped up their game.
Okay.
Somebody shot our water tower, shot the silhouette of Johnny Cash in a very sensitive area. It's been leaking.
Imagine visiting the birthplace of American musical icon Johnny Cash.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
That is right. Now imagine seeing the man in black do something you ain't never seen before. This is the only place in the country to see that, thanks to a shotgun and some fine aim. Yes, he was always rebellious. Now come see Johnny Cash pee on the town. Ain't no other reason to come here, except if you like sandwiches. We can set you up with one of them. See you here.
People can look for their water to be discolored.
Brought to you by the Kingsland, Arkansas Board of Tourism.
I think it's a great idea.
I really thought they were going to go above and beyond that. Slip and slide.
Ooh.
It should be the Johnny Cash Whizzinator slip and slide.
I think basically you put a big thing down at the bottom to catch
like a swimming pool
and just recycle it in.
Yeah.
Don't fix it.
Nah.
You know, we were thinking, put the Flex Seal on it.
Yeah. We did think that yesterday.
And now I think I'm rethinking this after hearing this tourism board commercial is basically you put a big basin at the bottom, it catches it, it shoves it, and sucks it right. And it's just like a big recycle.
It's like a fountain.
Yes. It's the fountain for your town is Johnny Cash peeing on it. I'm telling you, people would come to get their picture.
Yep.
It would become a big attraction.
That's
much more than the water tower just with his silhouette on it.
No doubt about it. And you can get a sandwich.
Are y'all ready, kids?
Ha! What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
All right. I'm going to change this one up a little bit.
All right.
This will fall for the people that purchased this specific item. And I get that it is meant apparently for the sun because Gucci and Adidas are selling a $1,300 umbrella that isn't waterproof.
Are they together, paired in this venture?
Gucci and Adidas coming together.
Oh.
A $1,300 unwaterproofed umbrella.
Umbrella. Good. Yes.
But you think they would add some water repellent, at least, it's $1,300.
It's so simple.
You couldn't add some little coating on there?
Make it out of a material maybe that, no?
No, guess not. Gucci and Adidas catching heat for this because it only protects you from the sun, not the rain.
Yeah.
Gucci says it's a decorative thing.
A decorative umbrella?
Yeah. Or sun protection. It isn't waterproof because it wasn't meant to be waterproof. It's a decoration for you. In other words, now they're decorated. It's not even an accessory. It's a decoration.
I hate this world sometimes.
If you've got a $1,300, to waste, you can buy one right now. You can get on the wait list at Gucci.com. They go on sale next month and purchase these. But again,
I thought you meant there's a waiting list because that many people have already bought them.
No,
I was even going to have a bigger fit. Oh, thank you. You saved my heart today.
But if you do have $1,300 to waste on this,
don't. If you do have $1,300 to waste on this, and you do, I frankly am calling you a dumbass.
What a dumbass.
Big Dog 97.9. Point of the show, we find out what we learned on the show today. Bobby, what did you learn?
Tequila is trending. So they say it's up as far as sales go. It could look like a tequila summer, which is bad news for me. I'm not a tequila fan, really. It won't be trending for me. But if you're into it, whatever. Tequila has that, as Jim Brewer said, it's got that way of you let one in and then it sneaks 15 of its friends into your stomach.
Yes.
And then eventually your stomach is like a bouncer and says, that's it, everybody get out.
Yep.
That's why I'm not into it. Can't control myself. What did you learn today?
I learned that we need to be on the tourism board for Kingsland, Arkansas.
We should.
There's the water tower. They're losing 30 gallons of water a day, they say, because somebody shot perfectly in the Johnny Cash silhouette on the water tower, right where it looks like he's peeing on the town.
Yep.
We decided they should market this correctly. Mm-hmm. Take wherever it's peeing, put a big toilet. You could even shape it like a toilet.
You could.
You could shape it like a toilet. It lands in there. It recycles back up into the water tower.
Yep.
And people would fly there.
Yeah.
It would be a destination to take your picture with the peeing Johnny Cash water tower into the toilet.
Yeah, it really would.
Nobody would have that.
That's true. I mean, it is one of a kind sort of thing. If
they should market this.
They should build it.
And the guy that did it now, they should, reward him for it instead of throwing him in 16 years in jail.
That was his.
But I think we should be on the tourism board because we would make that happen and we would make tons of money off of it.
We got the ideas. Call us, Kingsland, Arkansas. All right, let's share one more laugh. What do we have?
David Spade on Dr. Fauci.
And then Dr. Grouchy. I've sort of had it with him. I mean, no offense. This just buzzkill. Hammering me with bad news. No bedside manner. Every time I see him, he's like, what do you think? Gonna be worse. If I had to guess with absolutely no information, I'd bet on worse. No matter what, I'm like, any hope, dude? Let's mix it up. Second opinion? Nope. I'm your guy and it's bad. That doesn't make me feel good. Grouchy. And he was always like, oh, by the way, he kept going, there's gonna be a fifth wave. I warn you, fifth wave. And there was a fifth wave and he was so happy. Back on TV, makeup. Here we go, ring light. Oh, it's gonna be bad. Fifth wave, it's gonna be worse than Rocky 5. No, it's not. It's not gonna be worse than Rocky 5. What are you talking about? But you do sound like the trainer in Rocky 5. This one's gonna hit you, permanent, rock permanent. It's gonna put you in a body bag. 3 people know Rocky.